New Year's Eve, everybody. I'm Cap, and today is the last day of 2016. So I figured I'd treat myself. Right now I'm going to put on some Ryuzel. This is Holland's finest pomade, and my good buddy Jeremy sent this. And it's raining here with a little bit of wind, so that's why I'm putting this on. I'll be using some pomades throughout the year, tell you how they go. This is one of my favorites. The scent of this, you know, I'm a hat wearer, and so this keeps, it's a good firm hold. It doesn't flake up like Layrite, which Layrite's one of my favorites, you know, but it has this, you know, it will flake up every once in a while. And then, but Ryuzel, you can wear a hat and then pull your hat off all day and smell it. It's a great, like, barbershop good scent. Also, be using some mustache waxes. I got a couple of them coming in. Got one just yesterday that I'll be using today, and I guess I'll use it all week. I'm gonna try to just put on my mustache wax 3 times a week. I have some beard balm coming, Honest Amishes, so I'll show you that. But today is going to be Antics Barbieria Colla mustache wax. And I haven't seen any reviews on this stuff, so I'll be using that today and throughout the week, and I'll let you know how it goes. Pretty expensive stuff, but West Coast Shaving had 50% off on all their discounted items. So I couldn't help it. But that's it. And this is the treat today. Be using their aftershave, not aftershave, their shaving cream. Antics Barbieria Colla. This is their almond oil shaving cream. And even though it's a cream, it comes in this cool box. Even though it's a cream, it still is hardened up like a pretty good. It still is hardened up like a pretty good soap. If you see, I gotta really push hard to love the scent of this. And this stuff is so slick. I'm talking slick, slick, slick. So I'm gonna be bowl lathering with my Samog 830. I got it soaking right now, but I'll be using my 1946 to 47 Aristocrat. And this is probably one of my favorite razors. I know I have the TTO version, but this is just a nice, solid razor. Comes in my favorite case that Gillette had. This is a beauty. He's a beauty. Let's see. I'll be using the Nasset. This is the Gillette Nasset. This will be the second time I've used this blade. Hopefully nobody else will call here in a minute. Drop this in here, and this vintage razor does pretty good on getting a good straight line. But this razor has a little bit more gap on one side than the other. And that's what you get with, make sure, yeah. That's what you get with vintage razors. You know, not all are the same, years and years. But I got, let's see. So, end of 2016. Wow, it's been a year. I'll be doing my video hopefully later today. I've got a lot to do today, but hopefully later today or tomorrow I'll be doing my picks of 2016. In no random order. But it's been a great year of wet shaving for everybody. Great products have come out. This almond scent, so good. I didn't actually buy this. This is a pretty expensive soap. I traded with a limited edition LPL soap to a buddy of mine, Steve, and he sent me this because he's allergic. He had an allergic reaction to the almond, and some people do. So if you're just starting out shaving, I wouldn't advise buying this because it's a $70 or $80 soap or cream. They have a soap too, but this cream is $70 or $80, and I'd suggest getting Razor Rock's P160. I'm a big fan of that. My wife took it from me. But I figured this is my favorite boar right now. This is fast becoming one of the best boars I've tried. My 1305 is right behind it, or right with it. You know, they're both great. There's the cream off of it. Like I said, I'm gonna bowl out of the day. This is my bowl my wife got me, I believe last year for Christmas. She got it from West Coast Shaving, and they have a artisan to make this. It's unfinished on the bottom to give you grip, and it has this great finish that actually is just great. It's not slick like most finishes, and it doesn't have the swirls at the bottom, but I build lather on the sides. I'll just kind of twirl it, build it on the top of each other. As you see, that's the way I do it. I started out building lather in a small jar. In fact, this one, that little thing. And when you do a small one like this, you have to build the lather up. You can't use the whole surface. In fact, my Edwin Jagger mug is what I started out with. Be using 1/4 of a teaspoon just to keep up how much water I add. I don't actually keep up, but that's for people who watch the video who are curious as to how much water I add. But yeah, Ken Surf just had his 1,500 subscriber competition. Gave away a lot of neat stuff. Hope y'all saw that. A lot of good deals out there for all us wet shavers. I've been studying here last week Chivettes. Thinking about getting a Chivette. And I could go with the cheap Parker or IBC. I think it's Irvin's Barber Shop Company. They have a really nice Chivette, but it's kind of pricey. But it'll use all the blades. And I don't know if I bowl lathered this before. I just remember the last time I've used this, it was really slick, but it didn't have the cushion that I wanted. So I was gonna bowl lather, see if I can get that cushion built up. I get a lot more product bowl lathering. How are y'all doing? I have a lot of new subscribers. Congratulations for joining me. Congratulations to me. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for all my old subscribers still watching, still hanging in there with me. I truly appreciate it. I know Saturdays is usually my live shave, but since this is New Year's Eve, I figured I'd take a break. I'm gonna put one more. This is beautiful lather. Look at that. Ooh, I should stop there, but I'm gonna put one more. This will be 3/4 of a teaspoon of water. I don't use a whole lot of water in much of my soaps. I just like the consistency better. And that's just me, you know. And all y'all new shavers out there, I do suggest y'all bowl lather, even if it's in a mug, a coffee mug, anything. That'll teach you so much more, and then when you get good at building up a lather and seeing how it's supposed to be and shaving with different types, then start face lathering and enjoying the bristles. That's That's the joy of face lathering is that you really get to feel the lather building on your face, and also enjoy the bristles of your boar brush or your badger or horse or synthetic. But it has been a good year. My YouTube has really went crazy. Look at that. Whoa, that's beautiful. And the scent. I'm gonna wet my face. I've gotten a good bit of razors this year. I get confused, you know, which year I've done this or which year I bought that, because I don't keep a record of it. I can look back on my Instagram, but oh yeah, I believe this is gonna have a lot more cushion. Work it into my whiskers. Bugsy, my sidekick, had to go home today. That's why she's not here. If you missed my last video, my daughter was here with me. And we shaved off my goatee, my chin whiskers. 2017 is going to be the mustache. I'm going to see how big I can get it before my wife really gets on to me. She's not the biggest mustache fan, but I like them. Wonderful, thick, luxurious lather. Made in Italy. They've been, let's see, they've been doing it since 1904, way over 100 years. They've done a great job just perfecting this cream. I think if I ever run out of this, I'll be trying the soap. I like it. So this is the 1946 to 47 Aristocrat with the Gillette Nacette in it, and the Antics Barbieria Colla. And a Happy New Year. I get to install a new sink. Faucet started leaking this morning. So I've got to go to the store and get a sink, or we'll get a spigot. That's how I get to end the year. I'm going to put up the Christmas tree. Like I said, hopefully I can get in here and do a video. You can tell lots of feedback with this. Beautiful. A lot more cushion this time. I think it helped out a whole lot since I bowl lathered. Kind of bugs me getting lather on my brush. the only thing about a TTO is the head. It's hard to, especially with a mustache, it's hard to see exactly where the blade's going. Got to kind of do some guesswork. Much easier on a open comb or a 3-piece because the head's not so big. I've been using, making sure y'all going. I've been using Pedal Pushers Fancy's mustache wax trainer this week, and it's done great. It's been kind of hot, and really held together. At first I wasn't putting enough, but right now I think it's important to get it trained, I think. Any of y'all mustache wearers, if y'all got any advice for me, I'm all ears. I had a mustache, but it's always been kind of smaller. Talked to a guy I follow on Instagram in Sweden. In 2015, he won the #1 mustache in Sweden. He's got a nice, big mustache. And he uses mainly bombs because I guess once you get it trained and it gets pretty big, it'll all you need to do is keep it healthy. So it has so much slickness. It's amazing. Amazing how much slickness. The Nasset blade is smooth. It is smooth. It was a lot smoother with what I used last. I can't remember what blade oh yeah, the 1904 Mercure. I don't forgot the number of that Mercure, but it's open comb. It's a lot smoother in that than this Aristocrat. Which, like y'all have heard me say, TTOs, I gotta be real careful with them. They don't agree with me usually. This one is the smoothest TTO I've found, and my favorite. It's up there with the 1936. Nice. Classy. Classy. Alright, let's see if we can knock the rest of them out. It is a smooth blade. Need to try them a Wolfman razor. I got a trick for my chin. I'll show you here in a minute. But if you need a little bit more moisture, you can put some more on there. But if you drop your chin like this, get it kind of flabby, you'll still feel hairs. So what I do is, and then these right here, I can stretch it a certain way and get it. To a full BBS shave. That is nice. Got a little dimple right there. Wonderful. Let me get washed up. Talk about a nice shave. That is ABC is magnificent. And the 830, wonderful. I'm a big 1305 fan too. Has my two bores that I go straight to anytime I want to use a bore, and I can use either one of them the same. It's they're kind of head and head. Just the handle, and I feel like the 830 does a little bit better job on face lathering. The 1305 does a little bit better job on bowl lathering, but as you see, you know, it'll bowl lather. This wonderful, wonderful, wonderful razor. They also have one that they come out in 1948 to 50. Comes in a little bit bigger box. Doesn't have the knurling. Well, it does have the knurling up here on this little ring, and that's kind of a giveaway. But it's a great razor. And the Nasset, it's I like to put it in a couple of different razors. My Gillette yellows do a lot better in that razor, in that particular razor. But like I said yesterday, it done great. All right, be putting on my iced aftershave balm from Fairhope Soap Company. I used them the other day to shave off my goatee. And great soap and balm. I'm using Chatillon Looks, Yazoo Rose, and Patchouli. This is my little treat for me. I love the smell of this stuff. There's no water in this, so my face is still damp. And if it was dry, I'd put just a little bit of moisture in my hand. This stuff. I can pretty much tell when I've got the right mixture, because I can feel the menthol, and it's got aloe. Got good stuff. January 28th, he's going to be on the live shave, and we're going to have a competition. I'll be getting a sample of the aftershave, and I think the balm that he's going to be having up, it's kind of a sandalwood scent. Very excited about that. January 28th, try to be here for the live. He'll be here. Let me let my mustache dry out just a little bit, and then I'll be right back. All right, talk about a great aftershave. Like I said, these are complex, so when you open this, you'll smell one scent. Then when you put it on, you'll smell another scent. And then when it dries, that patchouli comes out, and the Yazoo's still there, the rose is still there. Oh, it's wonderful. All right, be trying Antics Barbieria Colla mustache wax. This stuff is like $36 or something like that. I don't know. It looks like that. It's not really hard. It's kind of soft. So I don't know how it'll do. Let's get some. Get some out. Warm it up in my fingers. Start working it in. Got kind of a soapy scent, clean. Good clean scent, it does. Put just a little bit more. Basically all I'm doing, now you know you have your firm competition, you know, if you want to do crazy designs and stuff. These are more for just training my mustache to go this way. Use the comb here. This is my Kent saw cut QT, and it has kind of coarse on this side, and this is the side that I use for all my brushes. I kind of comb them out, and this side's really fine for a mustache. I actually have a Kent mustache comb coming in, and I've had it before. They're only like this big. It's this fine, and I lost my last one. They're very small. They're like this big. Something I can throw in my pocket. I'll let y'all out there who's interested know how this goes in the description or next shave. I'll let you know. And right now my plan, unless somebody gives me an extra idea on how I'm going to do this, not that firm. We'll see if it dries firm. I'll keep playing with it. What I'm going to do is just keep it at this length and just let it grow, you know. And I'm going to snip off the unruly ones that grow just a little bit faster, and try to keep these sides the same length as this. Pretty much, I know the sides are a little bit longer right now because I wanted to go ahead and have a little twirl. Little handlebar. Little gentleman look. But pretty soon, you know, we're going to get it out to here. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, we're going to see how that works. It's kind of a, it's not really hard wax. And I haven't found any reviews on it. So I guess I'll have to get online and write a review. All right, Antics Barbieria Colla. Wonderful, wonderful. It just, it's worth the money to me, which I didn't buy it. I traded it for very limited edition soap that they'll never come out with again, LPL, and I think it was a good trade. I'm very happy for that. And like I said, Yazoo Rose and Patchouli, love it. Love the scent of this stuff. Love it. And I'll let you know in the description and next shave how this works. You know, I'll use this the rest of the week. Looks like it's going to be, unless it dries, you know, gets firmer as I go, it looks like it's not going to be a real firm wax, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all be safe tonight. Have a happy New Year's Eve, and I'll be seeing y'all next year. I'm Cap. Thanks for joining me, and I'm out.